Hello, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Sorry for taking the other day off. I've been feeling a little under the weather, which is not too surprising considering my current medical condition, which is not good for me. But the good news is I'm back, and because I have my amazing Retro Tink 2X, which so far seems to be holding up pretty well, we're gonna have some fun. I have a modified Xbox, thanks to, once again, the awesome Executioner. Forever in debt for that. I mean, he came through and he didn't have to, so it's pretty awesome. So I have a modified Xbox, which it's like loaded up full of ROMs, but the neat thing about it though is that you can play foreign imports. Like you can play Japanese games on your Xbox because your base unit cannot do that. So it also plays like burned copies from the internet as well. Metal Wolf Chaos, last time I checked, was going for around, I want to say 200 maybe? Let's take a look. Metal Wolf Chaos. Let's plug that in the good old eBay. Kind of get a feeling for it. So it seems to be running the gamut around average, probably close to $150 to $200, just about. It is a crazy game. Almost all of it's in English, which is the weird part. And it's basically, from what I've heard, it's from software, the people who later on went to do Dark Souls. They were afraid that Americans would get offended by the game, which is like, it's the most crazy American thing ever. Exactly, Morg. You will be chanting USA multiple times all the way through this. So let's switch over to the modified Xbox. The wonderful UI. It's like completely loaded full of arcade games and ROMs and everything else. I'm kind of debating whether if I should leave them on there or not, because they do take up a lot of space. Despite this being a modified Xbox, it's got a base hard drive. It's got like a stock hard drive in it, so it's like only 8 gigs is what it was. It's either 8 or 10 gigs. I think it's 8 gigs for the original Xbox. I have an 80 gig I need to work on getting this cloned and replaced into. Also think about, I need to replace the hard drive. I think this is a Samsung drive, and those started to go bad. And this one's kind of the same thing. Like, you hit the eject button, you gotta like tap on the top in order to get it to spit out. So this Xbox, while modified, still needs some work that I need to put into it. Game's basically Stars and Stripes is smashing down the wall. Oh, if you've never seen this before at Morg, you're in for a treat. Like I said, you hear that tapping or thumping? That's me hitting the Xbox trying to get it to open. You can do it! I believe you do, Xbox! There we go. Like I said, it's got a problem ejecting, so I need to take it apart and work on either fixing it or swapping out, because I have an unmodified Xbox, the original one I've had for years. I just might take that CD drive and put it in here, because I don't have money. I'm kind of broke. Oh yes, well, a lot of people, like I said, do not have the pleasure of playing this themselves. Devolver Digital is actually supposed to be making a copy, like making a modern port of this game. They announced it at E3 last year, and it's been silent ever since, so I don't know where they're at on it, because they said that it was supposed to be launching before the end of 2018, and we're in 2019, so yeah. We'll just call it what it is. So, as I mentioned, the CD drive's not the best on this modified Xbox, but I played around for a little bit just to test the configurations to see what was the better control scheme. I think I know which one it is now, but the opening cinematic skipped around. If that's the case, I'll just play it on through YouTube just to not rob anybody. So let's get it going. Let me know if I need to readjust the audio on this as well, because this Xbox seems to just be blasting it right through the processor, so we'll see how it is. I said, please let me know if it's too loud or whatnot. Yeah, it's skipping, unfortunately. Alright, so here's what we're going to do.
Welcome.
And unfortunately, it looks like I'm probably going to have to return this Retro Tank 2X, because it still has audio snapping, I've noticed. Alright. So we are going to watch the opening to Metal Wolf Chaos, thanks to YouTube. So, the miracle of YouTube. 1 second, let's pull up desktop. I can see the future!
Verifying the target 1,300 feet below.
Okay, it's not too loud.
Please complete boarding procedures before getting in.
Roger that. Have a ton of tickets. Let's party!
much for sneaking in. They're already here to greet you.
Hello, Johnny boy! And goodbye! Nice landing.
You have some guests approaching at 2 o'clock. And you guests are coming too.
What a big welcome! I'll make you just like perforated cheese for return. Bingo!
Oh, it seems like they love you so much. They're not gonna let you go.
No problem. You guys are roast chicken.
Great work, President. But you still have a delicious dessert coming.
Perforated cheese and roast chicken. It's gonna be good. Ooh, Gun Valkyrie, true, forgot about that. The most Japanese game ever. Yeah, this is the most American game ever that never left Japan, and the only way to play it, they said, until Devolver Digital, releases their upgraded port, is on a modified Xbox One. Okay, so I think the controller type I'm looking for is type 1. Yeah, I think it's the one. If not, I'll have to restart it real fast. But I don't have to restart the entire unit, just exit out of the game. Okay, yes, we'll use a new save.
By the end of the first quarter of the 21st, freedom was dead in America. Beginning with a large-scale military coup d'etat that erupted in various cities throughout the rebels seized power in all the central institutions of government. The entire nation appeared to have fallen completely into the hands of the coup d'etat forces. However, one final hope in opposing the coup d'etat forces remained. This final hope
It would
the
explain
US
a lot
president
more. It would.
himself. Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States, equipped with a special mobile armored ops suit developed in secret by the boldly
This is
waged his
annoying
own
me.
personal war alone
It's cutting off.
to take back America's freedom.
Like I said, I'm not sure if it's the drive, the slowly failing drive that needs to be replaced on this version, on this box, or if it's just like a bad CD, like bad burner. When I was playing like a little bit earlier, just like the first part, just to check the controls, it seemed like it was okay. Nothing was stuttering or sound effects were off. So there is audio popping, so I am going to have to contact Castlemania Games
out my
tomorrow for
special
a
ops
refund
suit,
or
Joey.
get a new one.
It looks like a fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Okay, let's party! Welcome to the White House.
Okay, there we
People
go.
outside look really skip. Mr. President. as
Alright,
safety
so
of the
what it
Eagle
is
Star in
you have these different
Now
weapons you can
open the
cycle
entryway to
through,
the- Please give your guests some space.
and then set it up there. So you have like two reticles. So the green one is your, I think it's your first weapon, and then you have your second weapon. I think it's the larger box. That's right. I need to switch over to Rocket launchers. There we go. Controls do take a little to get used to. You also zoom around. You have a dash. Like I say, it's controls are a little wonky. You can't really configure them how you want, unfortunately. You also have a jump, stomp.
Sorry to keep
Oh
you
yes,
waiting, Mr. President.
I know, it's crazy. Went from this to Dark Souls. How crazy is that?
Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here. Sending back up.
I have no idea what the chain is, though.
The enemy are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
Stop it, Michael.
Okay. Is that the one where it's like the Matrix parody? Saint Row 4? Or Saints Row 4. East Bay, English Gooder.
I'll be back.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you.
So unfortunately, like, everything I've found so far is inverted controls, so up points you down, down points you up. And I was hoping, I couldn't remember if there was a one to put up as up and down as down, but it doesn't seem to be that way.
Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main... Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
So yeah, so you hit B, and you use L or R to select your different weapons, like you have a handgun, sniper rifles, shotguns. You have a stomp move, you can charge it up, hold it, or you can do a fast one. You also have a dash, like there's a meter, like in the upper, like you see on the right side of the screen, you got like the orange bar going down. Basically, it's how fast you can go and heat. Like you can still do it while you're overheating, and it starts draining into like your health bar, but it's not going to kill you, so there's no real penalty for doing it.
Sample this.
On Xbox Live, we're going to give up because I forgot to turn off vibration. But we're still early in the game, so it's not going to be much of a problem. I can just run right through. Yeah, it's like I said, it's such a shame that it didn't get localized. Because I would have bought this. I mean, a lot of people would have definitely bought this. Yeah, that stupid audio pop is really driving me nuts because I had to wait almost 4 months to get this RetroTink 2X, and it's got audio problems, so I have to see if I can get an exchange when they mail it. The next one's in April. Oh god, sucks. Okay, vibration off, subtitles on. Doesn't really matter. Actually, subtitles don't matter because they're in Japanese. Turn them off. Oh, I just find it fun. That's the reason why they didn't release this game in the United States. They thought that people would get upset. It's just hilarious to see. I just want to see if it skips the audio again.
By the end of the first, freedom was dead in America.
Crap. It's the drive, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to do it past this, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. Because if so, that's going to put a severe damper into my plans for tonight until I do surgery on the Xbox here. Yeah, I mean, this year, like 2019, or because it was supposed to be out in December of last year, and they missed that deadline.
Get out my special ops suit, Jody. Okay, let's party! Welcome to the White House.
The people outside look really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the... Please give your guests some FaceTime with the Commander-in-Chief.
Okay, so I just can't rush forward to it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President.
We go downstairs.
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is... Get going before the enemy chases after you.
What are you talking about? I'm already Russian.
Proceed ahead while destroying
Russian
anything
president?
that stands in your way.
Topical.
Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting.
Like, people are like joining the stream like,
Try
oh,
out the
this is
weapons in
like,
your backpack as you
this
go.
could really happen. No. It's a dumb video game. That's all it is. With wonky video controls. Like I said, it's such a struggle to rewire your brain for like this to do flight control sims instead. Well, in this game, that means that Pence, if we're gonna go like real-life comparisons, that means Pence would be taking over the United States with a giant robot mech. And that would be hilarious.
Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Please wait a moment. Whoa, something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down. Sorry to keep you waiting. The barrier has been opened.
No, it reminds me of like, if you've ever seen Balloon Land, which is like a god-awful movie. Riff Tracks did a cover of it, basically a riff of it. So it reminds me of the narrator for that. Like, basically a person just talking about the different balloons being brought out for display. It's like 1947, 1950 something.
The enemy is taking aim. Please be careful. This
control is like the biggest thing you have to fight in this game, by far and away. I really hope they fix that for the new version.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President.
I think hunting game was like a lot
that's
better
my
in Resident
chicken
Evil
with
4, but yeah. Kind of like that. Just dash straight backwards, don't even look.
Just another day at the Oval Office, huh, Mr. President? Welcome to Air Force One.
Pretty sure Air Force One doesn't say United States of America on the side of it, but pretty sure having seen it a couple times growing up in Air Force brat and all. Well, that's the thing, it's like Leon was hitting on her the entire time, which was kind of weird, and then you have the weird Ashley hitting on him at the end type deal. It's like, you're 14, that's creepy, but of course, Japan. What I found really weird about Ashley, though, was like, especially like the early versions of Resident Evil 4, pardon me, I'm not talking about like where they had it set in a castle and some marionette ghost is like haunting you. I'm talking about like Resident Evil 4 that we played. The earlier versions, Ashley was a lot prettier, and then they made her intentionally ugly, which is weird. So they made Ashley like intentionally uglier, but there's a one part like in the Resident Evil 4, like you've completed the mission screens, where they have the old art for Ashley, what she used to look like. It's like, wow, I remember that.
Like they were ever invited. They're definitely all... Mr. President, it looks like this party is
Just getting started, but it should be. Like I said, I apologize. This is... Really? I thought she was like 14 or 15, and she just looks really weird. Yeah, I'm sure it was like 12 in Japan. I love that picture. Okay, so this is like my rating. How well I did in the mission. Oh, gosh. I apologize, everybody. Like I said, it's like one of those things I just tested out, these threw together. I'm like, hey, it seems to be working right now. I played like one level real fast, and like the CD drive on my Xbox is dying. Alright, so let's see what else we got. So I think there's also, after this, it should give you a like upgrade screen, unless I just accidentally brushed past it.
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
The Pentagon, the United Nations, and all central government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
Have they?
Mr. President,
Nandeska.
believe in your own justice. I'm sure your father would have told you the same. ...
Jody, how's my schedule look for today?
Actually, President, look, I just gotta look for today. You just blew out of the White House in a mech and murdered a whole bunch of American soldiers.
You've got a conference and dinner party at the Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that. I'm heading out to save America. Can you let them know I won't be able to make it?
Yes, Mr. President.
Oh, I love this game. I can't wait for everybody to play it.
To my beloved fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement.
Okay, this is getting old.
Government Policy Promotion Department. Your American Justice and...
Let me see if I can reburn another copy real quick, just to make sure it's not the disc itself. Here we go. Okay, so I'm downloading another copy because it's been almost since I burned this one. Yes, it's an illegal copy. No, I'm not paying $200+ to play this game because it's not worth that much. Pardon me. So you get San Francisco. Or Washington, D.C., which you've already cleared. You can do it again. Pick up other objectives you may have missed.
The coup d'etat army that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom.
So, San Francisco, basically. Yeah, got it. Okay, right now, like I said, it's dropping frames for a second because it's got to download. I can download 13 megabytes per second at maximum speed, and this is already draining like about 9.5, almost 10 for this download because I can't rate it. It's going through Mega NZ. So, it'll be just a second. So I don't care if we're dropping frames on a still frame here, like on a still screen, that's fine, but I'll be done in about 1 more minute. As always, streams never go right for me. I always gotta have some kind of problem. Like I said, I'm not sure in this case if it's actually the CD drive that's going bad, because it's the Samsung drive, which they're known to go bad, unfortunately. Like, the other night I was playing Sega Genesis games, and I noted that with each version of the new Sega Genesis that came out, that they would have like different sound chips in them and different video chips, so each one would be different. You wouldn't be getting the same quality from every single version of the Sega Genesis that came out. Unfortunately, with the Xbox, the original, they did the same thing with the parts inside, the different hard drives and definitely the different CDs, the CD-ROM readers, the DVD readers in there. So some of them were really good, but I remember like Samsung's were like the worst possible ones to get because it tended to die, have skipping problems, not ejecting out correctly. This one's having problems not ejecting correctly and possibly reading them as well. So yeah, it's something that needs to be fixed up. All right, 3 seconds. 1. Complete. Okay, so I should be able to burn and stream at the same time, so I'm going to start playing here in just 1 second, just waiting for this to finalize. Hate it when you download something, it's just sitting there like waiting. It's 100%. It's like, just say it's done. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Extract. Hey, it's the morgue. And Nimix together again in the same chat. I am totally blessed now. What's up, Nimix? You're just joining me. We're playing Metal Wolf Chaos, or attempting to, and I'm not sure if the CD drive is dying on this modified Xbox I have, or if it's a bad copy of the game. So I downloaded the copy of the game again. I'm about to set it to burn real fast, and we're going to start playing in the meantime. So it should be fine to hopefully keep doing this all in one. We'll see what happens. Image burning wizard. Metal Wolf Chaos. Start. Okay, so we're going to attempt to stream and burn a DVD at the same time. I'm sure nothing will go wrong, but if this game turns into a slideshow, let me know. We're going to rock it out. So, basically you play as the President of the United States in this game, fighting against the Vice President, who's done a coup against you, and you ride around in a giant mech.
Where enemy forces are concentrated are dangerous, but you can weaken their morale by destroying enemy armies. Destroy all target areas, annihilate the enemy force, and make the liberation of San Francisco shine as a beacon of hope in your counteroffensive. This mission goes by the call name Metropolitan Recapture Operation from Cisco Sighted Road.
That's the name of the operation. You couldn't think of anything faster and snappier like Operation Windback or Operation, Fisherman's Wharf, something like that. But no, it was just long-winded, inane speech. Okay, perfect.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Okay, here we go. So you can go through and do upgrades. You can either invest, do an upgrade for that. You can also make weapons. Extended mag, okay. This is Metal Wolf Chaos, Fico, where you play as the President of the United States of America, fighting against the Vice President who's taken over, and you're trying to win the country back. It was never released outside of Japan for the original Xbox, so I have a modified Xbox, so I'm trying to play it, and unfortunately the audio and stuff is skipping, so I'm burning another copy of the game real quick, hoping that that's the problem, and not that the CD drive or DVD drive inside the Xbox is dying, so fingers crossed. The control is a little wonky for it. They are making a new HD version of this game. They're porting it to the new systems. They announced it back at E3 last year. So hopefully they fix the controls, because it's a little bit weird. You have like inverted controls like flying. So up goes down, down goes up, which is really kind of weird for aiming. You don't have custom controls. So it's a little weird to get used to.
Mr. President, how's the skydiving?
Not too bad.
San Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces, will be the starting point of our counteroffensive. And here's the starting grid.
Okay.
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
The gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna take America back!
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the... Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout and take back the town.
Yes, it would be cool. It would be amazing. Elections would be a lot more interesting in this country for sure. Okay.
Settle this.
Perfect. Okay, so the new copy's been burned. Let me pop out the old real quick and put in the new one in just a second when it spits it out. Just to see if that's the problem or not. Alright, since I just saved, we'll be starting at this level, so it's not a big loss. Unfortunately, though, like I said, it's like I'm gonna have to return the RetroTape 2X because it's got audio problems still. These are brand new audio cables, and it's still popping and clicking. So I gotta contact them to, pardon me, see about possibly getting a refund or not a refund. I want to exchange, but it's like it's only one guy making these stupid things that work great when they work great. I mean, it's great video, but it doesn't work right. I mean. And since it's one guy, it's like literally almost a 4-month wait to get one of these. Didn't rate it right. I think it's the DVD drive that's going on this. Yeah, because it's supposed to be picking up, like, bypassing this, and then picking up the internal information, like saying, here we go, Unleashed X. It just took a little bit. Alright, so this is the whole thing. I mean, there's a lot of games on here, too, but this is Samsung Drive, and loaded, like, an only 8GB hard drive, so I need to replace the hard drive with it, copy everything over onto a bigger one, like 80 gigs, so you can install games directly to the hard drive, and possibly... Like I said, if the case is true, if the DVD drive is failing, I'll take the drive from my unmodified Xbox and just pop it into this one. Tray checking, come on. Yeah, the DVD drive is dying. This is actually modded. They figured out a way how to do a soft mod, so there's no mod chip inside of it. Alright, let's see if we can get it going here. So, yeah, it's a soft mod, which is why I love soft mods the best. You don't have to do any soldering or anything. What is going on? Okay, must not have read it right. This is, like I said, I love my streams. They just go down in burning ball of fire. Never seem to have stuff work on a stream, I swear. Alright, let's try cleaning the disk just to make sure. Because I just literally downloaded a new copy of the game because this is like a $200 game if you buy it online off of eBay. So it's not cheap by any stretch of imagination. So just 1 second, grab some compressed air, make sure it's also not a dirty lens. I'll definitely be doing Xbox surgery tomorrow, I guess. Alright. Okay, so this should read, in theory. Okay, so this is the original game I had in there that we were playing. But I did clean it, and I did kind of dust it inside. We'll know right away if it's the CD drive or not, the DVD drive, if the opening movie starts skipping. Okay, what the hell's going on? So now we're seeing the death of an Xbox. Perfect. You saw it first. Sweet. It's a good one for the collection. I still need to get an adapter so I can try out my Atari 2600 I have. Need a female F2 coax adapter still. I can just hear this thing like grinding away. Yeah. Well, I remember it happened to Maximilian on one of his streams. His Xbox died. It looks like mine's dying too. ColecoVision. Yep, it's an old system. It's got like if I remember correctly, the controller for it's like a number pad, like 1, 2, 3. Then it goes down to the next row of buttons, all the way up to 9. It looks like a telephone basically for the controller. Oh, so she bought the adapter, but she thought it was that thing, but it turned out to be something different. I see. Yeah, the Xbox is dead. Okay, so let's try ejecting it this way. If it doesn't work, then we'll play some emulator games on this just to see what it's like, or switch out from original Xbox games. Maybe I'll play the original Ninja Gaiden, we'll see. Alright, fingers crossed. Alright, so let's see if the beginning skips here. Yep. So it is the DVD drive that is dying. That sucks, but we'll see how far we can get with stuttering audio and video. Alright, has everything that did already. Perfect. Okay. Start.
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target area. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout and take back the town.
Oh, controls, come on.
Mr. President, POWs are being transported in that cage. Destroy the cage with light firearms and rescue the people inside.
Yes. Don't worry, people. The President of the United States is here to save you. With rocket power.
Mr. President, I thought I told you to use light firearms to destroy it. Way to go, Mr. President. Now the POW can be safely liberated. The enemy forces have even captured San Francisco's cable car.
Not the cable car from San Francisco.
The symbol of this great American city.
Anything but the cable car.
The yellow icons on your radar are designated. Destroy each target and blow the... Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating.
Winning by retreating, okay. That's a unique way of putting it.
Mr. President, the target area has been... This has been a momentous first job. The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforced... It's really a nuisance, so destroy it first.
Just stop your way to freedom.
Those annoying soldiers are coming in. Shotguns with a wide firing area or machine guns with a high rapid fire rate. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like.
So unfortunately it doesn't give you... Like, the missiles are there, but shotguns are, like, stuck in one area. Like, they're all on the left arm, you can't switch it up to the right.
outside were blown to bits. The POWs have been safely freed.
Made it thanks to you.
Alright, let's see. Where else do I need to go now? Can't get there from here.
Whoa! Well, if it isn't the pride of the United States military, M1 Abrams tank. I never thought they would join the fight. High-powered weapons like bazookas are effective. Please don't hold back on using the weapons in your backpack.
Yes, just aiming is the problem.
You
Vote for
succeeded
me.
in saving the POWs.
It's like, who's shooting at me? Okay, people up here. I'm saving San Francisco.
A timed self-destruct device is attached to the cage. The destruct device kicks into action when you draw close for a fixed period of time. Be careful. The time limit self-destruct device. Hurry and destroy it. The POW rescue failed.
Yeah, that'll happen. Okay, where are people yelling from? Guess up there somewhere.
The enemy forces have usurped the building, making it a target. The building was opened 2 years ago on April. It's named the Haokon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were... I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smack... The suspiciously tall targets are enemy headquarters. The morale of the troops is rising due to the destroy the HQ facilities first and eradicate their will to fight.
Gotta get that stupid last thing down.
Now that's what I expect from a U.S. president. Nice thinking on your feet.
Wanton destruction?
Uh-oh, Mr. President! Could this be a thank you for destroying the area? It looks like you're gonna receive a lovely present. That fat boy needs a presidential diet. I guess he's had too much. Give that kid some tips. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President.
Yes, make junk food out of him. I'm sure there has to be a faster way to do this.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above. Enough playing around. How about bringing it up a notch? The fuselage damage level. Mr. President!
Oh, oh no.
Mr.
Alright. Well, enough of Metal Wolf Chaos right now because the Xbox is dying. So we're going to switch it up. Give me a second here. I'm going to get it going. We're going to play some Sega Saturn instead. One second. I'll work on getting that set up. Just got to switch some stuff around. Won't take more than a minute. Okay. Take this. Power. Alright. We'll play some music too. Okay, I am back. I am so sorry about the delay once again. we're switching over. Let me update the stream title information. This is another Japanese game that did not leave Japan. Actually, it did. I should take that back. It did leave Japan. It was released in the PAL territories, but it just never came out in the States, which is a shame because the system was pretty much dead. Alright, so it's called Deep Fear. It's for the Sega Saturn. Think of it as like Resident Evil, but underneath the water. It's got a long intro, but we're going to let the entire stupid thing play out just because we can. Alright, here we go. Pop it open. Okay, start the game. Don't need any cheats. It's just basically bypassing the region lockout for the Sega Saturn. So all we need for this. So the intro is a little lengthy, but I'll just let it play regardless. Stream plans have fallen in the wayside anyway, so. See where my options. Now keep in mind, this is what really kind of impressed me about Japanese games is that so many of them were, I mean, this game never left Japan. I mean, like I said, to go to PAL territories a little bit later, like a year afterwards, but this game, you know, it's almost all in English. That's the weird part, except for some menu options. They're in Japanese, like the same thing for Metal Wolf Chaos, but all dialogue's in English. This game also has some of the best voice acting you will ever hear in any video game. It is legendary.
Pacific Standard Time, 18 hours and 37 minutes, an unidentified flying object emitting a regulatory signal crashed into the Pacific Ocean. This is Rainbird. Eldridge, do we read?
This is Eldridge.
Floating object discovered. Thought to be part of the cage. Point N17158.
Roger, Rainbird. Did the cage sink to the bottom?
That's very possible.
Rainbird, drop a buoy at the point and come back. We'll have the sea box go. Roger.
I just found my other cables for Sega Saturn. I'll switch to those after this is done in a second. Talk about your long intros. Stella! Oh, wrong thing. Yes, this is our hero. This is the main character.
Chief!
You don't have to yell, Mookie. I can hear you just fine.
It's an emergency! Sharon's drowning in the E-pool! Come quickly!
I'm right above you. I'll be right there.
Hurry, Chief!
I'm right above you. Went to the school of William Shatner acting. Of voices! Alright, so, give me a second to switch out the cables and see if this makes an improvement slightly on the audio. Alright. Signal go black or multicolored bars, that's fine. Everything's fine. Stream's not on fire. Everything's great. Everything's perfectly fine. Alright, so we're going to plug in S-video cables instead of the HD Retrovision, which I suspect these ones may be bad. I'll need to test up some more stuff, but like I said, it's using brand new cables tonight for the Xbox. I mean, we're talking like brand new out of the package audio cables, and it still has audio popping. That leads me to believe that the problems with the RetroTink itself, which is such a disappointment. Right. There we go. Now we're using S-video, completely different cables. Let's see how this sounds, hopefully better. See if we get any audio popping at all. So it's like Resident Evil, but the big thing here with this game that did before Resident Evil did was you could actually aim and, like, you could shoot and walk at the same time, which you could not do in Resident Evil games at the time. Oops, that's an air grenade. That's a waste. Let's go down. We have to go see that somebody's drowning in the E-pool.
Chief!
Yeah, so it's RetroTink.
What's going on?
April Fools! Did you forget it's April Fool's Day?
You know, we don't have time for these fun and games.
Sorry, Chief. The mood around the big table had been kind of stuffy lately. So, I had to play a joke before going crazy.
What do you mean, stuffy?
You were just transferred here a week ago, so you may not have noticed, but it's been especially stuffy lately. The Army people have been really uptight.
Releasing Navy area arm. Switch off Seafox automatic pilot system and adjust the blast.
Roger. Seafox automatic pilot system off.
Seafox, play ball. This time Mermaid may be waiting for you.
Yeah, I wish. If only they were real mermaids.
Yeah, definitely.
What was that? Hey, stop!
Seafox, do you read me? Seafox, what's wrong?
Attention please. Would ERS John Mayer immediately report to the CCD area deck room? I repeat, would ERS
Chief,
John
I think
Mayer
they need you.
immediately report
That was
to
his
the
emergency
CCD
call. I wonder what
area deck room?
happened.
I'd better go.
Hey, Chief, you got a cold?
You could say that.
John, take care of yourself.
Thanks.
So now I get to go find the captain and Pierre, and yeah, I think his guy's name is Pierre. Pierre is absolutely amazing. I made a clip of him and put it up on YouTube, part of his speech. It's epic. I think I played it on stream once. I'm pretty sure I pulled it up and played it on stream for you guys. This is an air recharge station, which I don't think I need to do anything right now. Yeah. Can't remember if I have a quick turn in this game or not. It's been so long since I played it. I had a friend who was like super into Resident Evil back in high school when I got my Sega Saturn. So he was just like over at my place playing this game pretty much more than I did. He got really sucked into it. Second floor, yes. I'm pretty sure that the captain's on the second floor. So how high up is that second floor? Good lord. By second floor, we meant the 20th floor. Locked. Materials about the place. Yeah. Here we go. This is where I need to go. This is the captain's area. Yeah, it's either Francois or... yeah, I think it's Francois is the guy's name. You'll know, this is, like I said, this contains some of the best voice acting you will ever hear in any video game, hands down. It will not be beaten.
Mayor, we've got a serious situation.
What's the problem?
A while ago, the Sea Fox, which was just getting ready to depart, crashed into the Navy area.
Crash? What happened?
We don't know yet. I asked Dubois, the designer, to come
Dubois.
Oh, there's no problem with my CFOX system. No accident should have occurred. Oh!
We can't get through on the wireless to either the Sea Fox or the Navy area. We have no idea what's going on over there.
This is terrible. My masterpiece is ruined. Oh, what am I gonna do?
The rescue force has been contacted, but they can't make it for a while.
Do you want the ERS to go in?
The Navy area is top secret and out of your jurisdiction. But we don't have a choice. I want the ERS to go check it out in the Little Shark.
We're ready to leave any time.
Dubois, the Navy area diagram.
The Navy area has an emergency pool which you can come out of.
First, find Dr. Weisberg. This is the top priority. Next, move the Navy area and connect it to the big table. That'll be all.
Copy.
Fine. I'll give this to you. It's the Navy Area Level 1 key. Get ready right away.
I'll do my best.
I don't want any word of this leaking out. There are civilians here. We don't want to start a panic.
Understood.
Dubois, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any more audio for right now. But basically, where those guys were at the start, like the kids playing a joke on me, that's where I need to make my way back down to. I think my bunk is right up over here, right around the corner. Which is pretty much like a shortcut. I just took a long way around the first time. Yep, so this is my room, and then shortcut down to the bay below. Now, I do have the PAL version of this game downloaded. This does not emulate correctly, unfortunately. Basically, it has faded out colors, and you'll have like this really ear-piercing pitch go through, like almost like a whistle. I haven't tried a Manafin yet, but I know that SSF has problems with it. But I have downloaded the PAL version, which is fully in English. Like even like the subtitled parts there do show up in English. But you have to do a pseudo Saturn in order to basically play the game. I'm thinking about just biting the bullet and doing it with my current pseudo, like my current Pro Action Replay that I'm using right now. I really don't want to, but I mean, I just might as well do it. I'm not gonna have a job for another year, so I don't have money to buy things like a replacement drive for my Xbox,
that you
or
were
replacement drive for my PlayStation, or Resident Evil 2, which I've been dying to play.
More importantly, Mookie, how's the little shark?
Best conditions. Like the Yankees in '96. Why? What's up?
An accident in the Navy area. We're the first to go in.
You mean we get to go in and check out the Navy's secret weapons with our own eyes?
Hey, this is no joke, Mookie. You've got an important job to do. I'll fill you in later.
Do the right thing, Mookie. Oh wait, wrong movie. This isn't Do the Right Thing.
Yes, sir.
My bad.
Okay, Mookie, let's slide on into home.
Hurry up and get out, Mookie.
Where's the key, Chief?
You mean this?
Thanks. I'll go first. Can't wait to get a look at the top secret weapons.
So as you can see in the upper right hand corner, there's a timer ticking down. That's basically like how much air you have in that particular area. So you have to be quick. You just can't wait around. You will deplete air. Certain areas of the ship have oxygen cutoff, so you can either have to run through real quickly, or you can release an air grenade, which will give you like 20-30 seconds of air. So it's like Resident Evil, where you have an air problem. Like right now, there's only 19 seconds worth of air. This is an air station. So you can release more oxygen into the area, into the room.
Okay, let's hurry.
You can also save through these points too. So now we have 63, 62 seconds of air. And that's like one of the big things in this game. Like I said, first Resident Evil, you can shoot and move at the same time, which Resident Evil wouldn't do until Resident Evil 4, pretty much. And then you wouldn't have it like, and then there's also the oxygen, which no one else has done at that point too, which is kind of novel things.
You're slow, Chief. I didn't think you were that old. He's hurt.
Hey, you okay?
Kill me, please.
What?
Kill me, please.
Since you asked so nicely. Okay, Mookie, look him in the eye.
What's this?
See if I can restore more air to this area. So you actually have to put away your gun. You can take out your gun and put it away. Mookie, look out! There's a bug on your shoulder! Okay, I got full ammo, 85 shots. I can't remember if this game's really good with ammo or not, or if it's more like Resident Evil where you gotta be really careful with your ammo. Mookie, you idiot, you have the key. Let's go to the second floor. First aid spray. Pretty sure it's first aid. Alright, so I think I have to go talk to Mookie now that I know I need the first aid, like the level 1 key. Really weird. Like, I haven't played this game in probably 20 years. Like, most of my collection, unfortunately. Third floor. Okay, yeah, so you have to go and hit the door first in order to see that you need the level 1 key card, then go back to it. It's weird.
Let's go back, Chief! This is bad!
We haven't finished our mission. We have to save the doctor.
Please, no! You saw how that guy turned into a monster.
I know. That was strange. Yes, this is Mayor.
This is Clancy. What's the situation over there?
Besides the air system being down, there seems to be no major damage. Also, one of the survivors turned into a monster.
A monster? What are you talking about? Anyway, save the doctor, and hurry up and start the Navy area docking operation. SEALs are on their way. We'll leave the final solution up to them. Over and out.
You heard the man. Let's go. Mookie, pilot me around the Navy area.
Wait! Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. But on the condition that you give me my vacation 1 week earlier. Then I'll take you around the Navy area wherever you want.
Okay. I'll see to it you get topside earlier.
All right. I gotta get out of here. This place gives me the creeps.
Spoiler, he doesn't make that vacation. So I'm not sure if it lets me go back into here now, or if I have to go downstairs. No, it lets me in. Okay. I think I might have to go back to the sub. Talk about bullet sponges.
Oh, yeah! Here's the key back.
So, will it move?
Have faith. I'll let you know when it's ready. You still remember that 1 week deal, right?
Yeah.
If you're in a room with like 0 oxygen, you have an air gauge up on the top, starts depleting. Thermal grenade. Use the Navy key. makes you use the keys instead of just automatically opening the door. Thank you, game. Innovation. Why, hello. Lady, are you single?
Stella. It can't be. Gina Weisberg? Am I? Head researcher? Hey, can you hear me? Dr. Weisberg, I'm John Mayer of the ERS.
Why are you shouting at me? I'm right here.
Chief, I just got confirmation for my early leave.
Mookie, is it going to move?
No sweat. I was rolling my gas convoy when I was 3.
Get a move on. We'll be back at the big table soon.
Bubbles! I escaped from Michael Jackson's. Help! He'll never find me down here. Slow down, Mookie. Crash. Yes, bring that thing back so everything can get infected now. Good idea. Look out, he has rabies!
Your boyfriend? Just kidding.
Danny, there's a monster. We have to shut off this area.
What was it this time? Another mermaid?
It's true. I saw it. It was terrible.
I'm sick of your horror stories.
I'm not lying, right, Chief?
Danny, maybe you should seal off the area.
Well, I took care of the monster.
Maybe you caught pressure psychosis.
That's
Dr. Weisberg.
I'll go to Commander Clancy's room.
Not very friendly, huh?
But she's beautiful.
Mookie, go return Little Shark before the area is shut off.
What? I told you there's a monster down there.
Didn't you say you just took care of it?
Okay. I'll go.
I'll go with you part way. Don't be scared, kid.
Don't call me kid.
What's interesting is that like these elevator scenes are actually hiding loading times like Resident Evil would do when you open the door. You can skip them, like you can just hit the button like I did right there, but you still have to wait the loading time. It doesn't speed up anything. Ooh, Dubois! Just the man I was looking for.
What's the matter, Dubois?
John, it's a facility check. I have this strange feeling.
That doesn't sound too good.
Oh, definitely. It's from the air unit area. It's howling at the top of its lungs. I wonder if it's wearing down.
Can it be fixed?
Oh, not right away. Oh, by the way, Commander Clancy was looking for you.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm on first floor. Yeah. Should be my room. Nope. Can't remember if they're back yet or not. And doesn't look like they are. Take the shortcut up. Oh, Stella. More first aid spray. Pretty sure this is where I need to go. The game does let you stumble around to parts, not really telling you exactly where you need to go to move the story forward. Chairs, I'm defeated. See what's in here real quick. Nothing, I'll probably get in the stream pretty soon. Yeah, I can't remember exactly where it is I need to go. If it's either on a timer or if I need to find someone to progress. It's been, like I said, 20 years, which is most of the problem there, because I can't give up on retro gaming or these games for a long, long time. And so in the past couple of years, I've just kind of started playing everything again. Here we go. Weird, because I just saw him in the other room, and he didn't want to talk.
Weisberg, I think you should rest a bit in the infirmary.
Yes, but there's something I want to check on, so I'm going back to my room in the MI area. Thanks for everything, Mr. Mayor.
John's fine.
Excuse me.
Thanks for going, Mayor. I heard everything from Dr. Weisberg.
A human being turning into a creature? What's going on in the Navy area?
What goes on in there is top secret. Now, I'm afraid I can't answer your questions, but I will say this. The Navy has nothing to do with the creatures.
But...
Anyway, a SEAL team has been called in for the rescue. Until they arrive, the Navy area will be sealed off. This is Clancy. What? Okay, I'll be right there. The Sea Fox. It's in a bad situation. Mayor, you come to the deck too.
Okay.
What next? The Sea Fox missile hatch is opened. Either there was a malfunction, or someone opened it from the inside.
I can hear water in the Sea Fox's torpedo room. A torpedo will be launched in less than 10 seconds. It has a sonar tracking device.
Everyone on base, until instructions are given, do not make a sound. Stop all construction work. I repeat, do not make a sound. This is not a drill.
Do not yell over intercom systems. Crap!
What's that sound?
Everybody's
the
ugly.
Air unit area.
Oh my god.
Goes right along with the best voice acting ever. Nothing but the highest polygons for this game. Clearly a budget of at least $10, maybe $15 went into this.
It's been launched! Safety system was on. That was close. But the air system isn't working. The pressure's dropping. There's a threat the big table could be flooded.
Report the damage immediately.
Commander, the Sea Fox missile hatch is...
What?
This is an ROV picture. The Poseidon could be launched at any moment. Someone is operating it from inside.
Nuclear terrorists?
How is the Poseidon missile launch code deactivated?
2 keys must be entered within the Seafox command room.
Has the SEAL team arrived yet?
The Coast Guard has arrived, but it'll be a while before the DSRV arrives. We don't have a minute to spare. Mayor, you were a SEAL Team 6 member, right? Didn't you have training in decoding nuclear missile launches?
Yeah, but...
I'm sorry, we don't
That's
have
up
any
to that
time.
class.
Get aboard the Seafox and take care of the situation. Go now!
But...
Your submarine should be able to dock with the Seafox. Just in case, I'll give you this. It's a standard weapons storeroom pass card. If something happens in the Seafox, use this to get a weapon. Good luck.
Oh my god. Alright, Mix, I'll catch you later. I'm actually going to be ending the stream pretty soon myself. Thanks for hanging out. Through the dying Xbox and glitching up Retro Tink, it's all good. That's right, now we're on an air limit too. Everybody hold your breath. Now, if I remember correctly, the air systems in the game were like very, like you had a limited amount of use of them. You couldn't just use them all the time. Here we go. It's like they should be back.
Big hitter Mookie is safe at home.
Mookie, we have to go again.
What? How come we get all the dangerous jobs?
We don't have time to wait for the SEALs.
But if it's nuclear terrorists, they would wipe us out with one missile.
Let's pray that doesn't happen.
I'll contact you if something happens.
ERS, what happened?
Everyone's dead from the strange disease. Hell, I might have caught it too.
There's a submarine at the hatch waiting for you.
What about you?
I have some things to do in the back.
Be careful. The air in a ship is dangerous from fires. Use a regulator when the air doesn't clear things up.
Okay, thanks.
I think that was down. Yep. Seafox key. I don't think I have the key. No, I do not. There we go, so he had the key. Okay. Let's save the game. Oh no, it didn't work right. Stupid OBS. Again? Alright, we've reached the end of the stream for today. Thank you for hanging out, Nimix, Fico, the Morgue, anyone who may have been lurking, you guys are all awesome. This stream did not go as I planned. I was not counting on my modded Xbox to die on me, and then the Retro Tank to continue to have problems with the audio, so I need to look up to see how much a replacement drive is for an Xbox original, if I can find one. If not, how to replace the drive with the one that's still working, so I have an original unmodified one. I just might swap out the DVD drive for that. And then I need to figure out how to contact Castlemania Games to see if I can get an exchange for my Retro Tank, because it's got audio problems. It's what you're hearing, that popping. Any audio cables or anything going through it, it's just having problems. So kind of disappointing. I've changed my streaming to, for the time being, to be every other day. So I probably will not be streaming tomorrow, but when I do stream, it will be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not sure when that is, just type it into Google, and it'll tell you for wherever it is you are in the world. You can also check me out on Twitter at Wurzel555. You don't have to follow me there or anything, but I do post up usually about an hour or two, or sometimes further in advance if I'm going to be streaming or if I need to delay for whatever reason. Next time I stream, not sure what I'm going to be playing. I was thinking possibly doing maybe Code Veronica, Resident Evil Code Veronica. That's one of my personal favorites. Doesn't seem to get a whole lot of love. I might be playing that or some Ninja Gaiden. Haven't made up my mind, but I'll be sure to know at least by the next time I stream. So let's see, today is Tuesday, so probably Thursday the 31st I'll be doing that. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate your patience through everything here, and hopefully see you guys next time.